Me, Skip, I think Floyd just looked. Floyd, you done made enough money.
Things didn't go right. Took a loss. I took a heavy loss, actually. But nothing can hold me back.
Get back?
Yep.
Does this man have no shame?
No.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Yeah.
Me, Skip, I believe Floyd, look. Floyd, you've earned enough money. Things didn't go as planned, and I actually suffered a significant loss. But music isn't able to stop me. Return, yes. Is there no shame in this man? Is he not wealthy? Mayweather is now Shannon. When Sharpe found out that Mayweather had gone bankrupt due to a $42 million swindle, he didn't mince words. All legal steps, including state and...
Disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service.
federal requirements were handled correctly, he stated, expressing his profound sadness. Sharpe feels that Mayweather ought to have accepted responsibility and verified everything himself. He made the point that a person of Mayweather's caliber shouldn't ignore such information and has to exercise greater caution when making financial decisions in order to prevent such enormous losses. Disappointed, the problem is that Floyd is what is referred to be an independent contractor.
Floyd, you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. We can't feed our family just saying I love you. Money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different experiences.
When you become an independent contractor, they offer you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. If you make $230 million, skip. It is your responsibility to make the deduction and ensure that the Internal Revenue Service receives any additional money that needs to be withheld from your paycheck. Mayweather responded to mounting criticism by discussing his views on riches and making it clear that talking about money does not automatically make him a bad person.
The money I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me. And it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results. Just like boxing. I've gotten great results because I took my time.
For him, having money has always allowed him to pursue new experiences and lead a happy life. His unusual financial decisions are motivated by his belief that having financial independence enables him to control his happiness and pursue endeavors that others cannot imagine. Floyd, you seem very at ease discussing money. Many people in the UK are not. So tell me about your views on money. Just because I talk about it doesn't mean that I'm a bad person.
The money man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones. Make it rain. I need everybody. That girl collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection. Yeah.
I mean that I like to have the nicer things in life. Money doesn't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family because, well, we can't just say, I love you. Additionally, money can put us in a position where we can afford to have nicer things in life, like traveling to UK and experiencing and doing new things. We may travel to places like Dubai and other nations, have a good time, and experience a variety of things. Therefore,
I'm sure he could be 60 years of age and people would still pay per view
Right.
to watch him box someone.
And so the allure is still there.
Yeah.
They want to see Floyd get beat, even if it's somebody that's not a name that a YouTuber. A YouTuber did something that a world champion couldn't do.
Yeah. Didn't?
Yes.
No.
But I saw Floyd Mayweather get knocked down.
But at what point does Floyd have enough money not to stoop to do these exhibitions? But at some point, there is athletic dignity attached to 50 and 0, and that's the allure of this.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of, okay?
And the people that they're putting him in there with can't put him in harm's way.
No, they-
So he doesn't see, like, I just, like you said, I watched this ruckus on Twitter. I was like,
What?
oh my goodness.
Okay.
It definitely was like WWE.
you can accomplish those specific activities once you know when you'll be able to earn a lot of money. And for those without money, because life is all about experiencing new things, Mayweather acknowledged that he frequently makes high-risk choices as part of his business plan. He clarified that he would rather generate money and invest in projects that people don't even comprehend. He claims that while this approach fosters invention,
Get back?
Yep.
Does this man have no shame?
Dude.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Yeah. Get that money.
He'll pick up either 15, 20 mil.
He was a highly respected champion.
Still
He
is.
dominated the sport.
Yes.
Greatest defensive fighter ever. And you're going to stoop to this?
Yep.
It's not even the right Paul. It's not Jake Paul. It's the older
Well, we get
brother.
the brother. We get the brother.
He's
there.
easier.
Look, I was like, I started with the moment Nate Robinson hit that canvas face first.
Yeah.
I'm like, who can we nominate as an athlete to get our get back? I looked at James Johnson.
Okay, but it's not Jake. It's the older brother.
I want somebody.
Somebody?
Brandon Marshall, our first things first, Brandon Marshall.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you who good with their hands that you might not know. Curtis Martin.
So what?
And we want our get back. That's what. So what?
So you want Curtis Martin to fight Jake Paul
I
now?
wanted to fight something. We go get our get back. Y'all not finna have bragging
Well,
rights.
this isn't even a fight.
Nope.
This is an exhibition.
No, I know what happens.
How low can you go?
I know you over there. You're like, yeah, we got him. You know, no. We go get our get back. This for the culture. We gotta represent. Money, represent.
Represent?
Yep, lump him up.
You represented against Conor McGregor, and it was a worthy fight.
That's
It
okay,
was
we'll get
actually
it.
a battle.
We gonna lump him up. Yeah, we gonna lump him up.
it also leads to failure. He even acknowledged that these investments usually have negative results. This strategy demonstrates his attitude as a business gambler. A big bettor looking for the infrequent, enormous payout. With the money I can earn, I can travel the world and give my family and team opportunities to experience new things. Floyd, you mentioned earlier that you really learned about money.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. I mean, we all know him, the tremendous, talented boxer, but people don't realize how smart he is in business, especially real estate. He just did a blockbuster deal, forget about it. Upper Manhattan, 1,000 units, consisting of 60 buildings, affordable housing, $402 million purchase price. The seller, Black Spruce Management. This is going to be a monster, huge deal. Already a very big portion of it already closed. The remaining portion should be closing the beginning of 2025. This is a guy who believes in long-term wealth, generational wealth. He's heavily involved in skyscrapers. Now he's getting very, very big in affordable housing in Upper Manhattan. Tremendous deal. $402 million. Once again, 1,000 units, 60 buildings. Forget about it, Maron. That's what I'm talking about. That's smart. That's generational wealth, in my opinion. Not financial advice, not a financial planner, but very, very impressed. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Not too shabby. V for victory.
You said that in real estate, you have to know how to do things on a small scale first. Then you go big. Is that because you want to be smart with your money and don't want to take huge risks? Well, you don't go out there and work really hard for years on end and then take every dime you have and just put it into something you don't know about? Well, a lot of people do, don't they? And most of the time you get bad results.
What's the point of buying 62 buildings? You buy a couple.
No, 62 units, I think, right?
No, 62 units could be one building.
Yeah, it could be.
They got buildings with 90 units and
Yeah, it's
100
true.
and some units.
He has 62 multifamily units. That's what it says. So that's 62 buildings. Like you just said, it's probably
so
62
think about
buildings.
it.
Yeah.
If he has that, some of the buildings might not be in the best condition.
Right.
So knock it down and build, or knock, if they're side by side, knock both of them down. Don't renew rents. Let them move out and then build a skyscraper.
Right.
Or if he makes commercial properties out of some of those.
That's what I'm saying.
9 out of 10 times, you receive poor outcomes. Similar to boxing, we've improved, and I've achieved fantastic outcomes because I took my time. Mayweather publicly displays his view of riches as a sign of achievement. He frequently displays enormous bank deposits and cash stacks in videos and social media posts. For Mayweather, showing off his wealth is a sign of his...
He's collecting rent, hustlers. You know how much rent that is? And guess what? I don't know his paperwork, but obviously if you spent that much in real estate, it looks like he spent it in one shot, but even if he didn't, but usually he did. And if he dealt with the same person, you get a deal, right? So through these deals, he's making money. It's definitely an income situation. They're all apartments. It's not a commercial building. They're all apartment buildings, which are commercial, but they're apartments. So guess what? $402 million in real estate. Hey, he's $500 million in real estate just off apartment.
Progress rather than just a way to show off. However, these displays worry critics like Sharpe. They wonder the emphasis on displaying wealth could divert attention from prudent money management. The money man is preparing. Las Vegas, on Super Bowl weekend, we needed to acquire the ones. You know what? I need everyone at Girl Collection. Make it poor. The Super Bowl is on...
Hey, who said Floyd ain't still out here doing big deals? Money Mayweather just inked a massive $402 million real estate deal in New York City, buying up 60 apartment buildings from Black Spruce Management, the equivalent of 1,000 apartment units. Now, Floyd said the goal is to be able to provide affordable housing to families that need it. Most of the units are located in Upper Manhattan. And he said that when he was a kid, his dream was just to be able to own a home and that you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. Damn, Floyd just bought the block. I'm proud of Floyd. He's come a long way. This is a guy who was once seen burning money in a nightclub. He spent $17 million on a watch. Not to pocket watch him, but people looked at him for years like, yo, he wastes a lot of money. Does he ever give back? And now he's providing affordable housing? Damn, Money Mayweather's come a long way. This is a real good look. It shows evolution. It shows maturity. Not to mention, it's always great to see another person of color become a landlord in New York City.